Did you do clubhouse celebration for him just now?
Yeah, no, we obviously, it's hard to put into words what we witnessed. I mean, we witnessed history, and so proud of him, so happy for him. We did talk about it in the clubhouse. The guys are all excited for him, and he talked about how important it was to play like we did today in front of the Detroit fans. So Miggy tries to spin it, make it not about him, but what a special day for him, his family. Every Venezuelan baseball player that looks up to Miggy, quite honestly, any baseball player looks up to Miggy, and really cool to be a part of it.
How did he try to spin it away from him? What did he say?
He wants it to be about winning today's game. I mean, we showed up today, fans showed up today, the energy was really good in the ballpark from the beginning. We showed up today, it was our best collective game across the board, and we all had a lot of fun. So, very rarely do you get a chance to, celebrate the first part of the game on the field, followed up by a really good performance across the board to the standing ovation when Miggy comes off the field. I mean, we couldn't have scripted today any better.
What was the biggest flash of emotion you saw from him at any point?
Right when he got the hit. I mean, when you saw where the hole's open, they're guarding the double play, they're holding the runner on, and he's got a big wide hole, and he hits the base hit. And I think in the second step, he's raised his hand, or raised his arm, and watching him celebrate for himself at first, we all spill out of the dugout. It's unscripted. We didn't really know what to do, how to do it. But we know we wanted to be on the field with him, and also, be very respectful to the opponent. I think, Buddy Black and the Rockies, Senzatella, I think everybody was super professional about it, and we very much appreciate them allowing us that minute or two to celebrate a huge accomplishment.
AJ, obviously your guys come out every game to win, and Miggy has been talking all along, but that he wanted this to come with a win. Did
Right.
you sense that they really wanted to put this game on their shoulders and make sure that they made it for him a win?
Yeah, I mean, our guys, we've got such a great mindset day to day, and obviously we're all watching Miggy. Listen, you look up in the stands, and they all got the iPhones, and they're all videoing it. We're all going to remember where we were standing, what we were doing, who we were talking to, actually how quiet it was. And so we're all fans at that moment. So when it happens, I just think a collective sigh for all of us, because we could now congratulate Miggy in appropriate manner and then get to the game. So we try to win every game. When Miggy's in a good place, and clearly he was. I mean, he was very emotional about it. We're all in a good place.
Aside from winning the World Series, where does this rank as far as games that you actually attended and milestones and things? Is there anything close to
Yeah.
that?
I've never been a part of any sort of big milestone. I mean, there's certainly small things that happen in our game. We should celebrate all accomplishments like this, but we just don't know if we're going to see another one in our baseball lifetime or our whole lifetime. So it's hard when you're going through it. We're going to look back at this and completely rank it at or near the top of our experience, having been a part of this small juncture of his Hall of Fame career. The next thing will be when he, gets inducted, years from now. So we'll remember it. I don't know how to contextualize it or put it in perfect words, but I know none of us in the building will forget it.
AJ, do you think the last couple of days actually add to the chase for 3,000, whether it's the intentional walk from Boone or yesterday the game gets rained out?
Yeah.
Fans are upset that they maybe couldn't go to this one. They got tickets to tonight's game. Like all these.
Yeah, he's playing tonight. If it makes anybody that bought tickets for tonight feel any better. Not sure about tomorrow, but still come to the game. We need fans. I think the momentum built and the emotion kind of built a little bit. Every at bat was. Just like a Game 7 of the World Series at bat. I mean, everybody's quiet, everybody's in their seats. Concessions was probably pretty light at that point. Everybody's in the dugout, and Miggy was super nervous. I mean, for a veteran, 39 years old, 20 years, done everything in the game. It's fun to watch him be nervous. I think it's awesome. I think the kid in him is realizing what it means to his family back home or his kids in the stand. I mean, I watched him hug his kid yesterday, the other day when he was had his first at bat trying to get 3,000. Stuff like that is real, and to watch him, close by and do it is a once in a lifetime deal.
Looking at the type of competitor he is, we saw him on Wednesday get 3 hits but be mad because they lost. The next day, go hitless, and he was thrilled because they won. How important, knowing him personally, is it that today's milestone came with a 13-0 win?
It's important to him because he wants to win. You know, I think Miggy has experienced, and I say he's experienced everything. He's seen this place at its height, and he's seen this place at its lowest point, and he wants to be a part of something great again. He's not naive. He knows the time is limited moving forward, but he also knows that we have a much better team today than we've had in the previous years with him. So I think he's been super consistent since day one of the 500 chase to now the 3,000 chase that he wants to be on a winning team. He's tired of losing. He's tired of being at the bottom of the AL Central. He wants everybody to experience Detroit the way he remembers it at its peak. And that's very important when you're sort of biggest, baddest dude that has the most credibility in the building says that.
Miggy the player aside, how deserving is Miggy the person for a moment like this?
Yeah, the perseverance. I mean, I wasn't here when he had to grind through the injuries, and you know, every player is going to take a step back in their career and reflect, and he's trying to do it while still hitting in the middle of an order. You know, watching his kids grow up and how good a father when he taught his kids now to come to the clubhouse this year. I didn't get to witness that last year. I know how proud he was last year when we had his family on the field, and you know, he just. I mean, yesterday we're leaving, and in the parking lot, you've got guys from both teams taking pictures with him. We go to in the minor league in Major League camp, all the minor leaguers are coming out just to see him, like literally just look at him. And then if they get a chance to take a picture with him, they all post it on the social media. So I think when you're going through it, you still don't you got to kind of try to appreciate it because his impact is so big across this organization and across so many players. That we do, you know, just got to sit back and soak it up. And I think for him as a person, as a player who's gone through ups, downs, everywhere in between, this is certainly a highlight.
Was it a moment for Torque to bring him home? And was
Sure.
there sort of this passing of the torch kind of thing going on?
I mean, he's about 2,992 hits away from him. So I think Harold was trying to catch him faster today. But yeah, I mean, obviously that we had a complete game today. I think it's very appropriate that happened. I have no idea what that means, but I know it gave us a 4-0 lead.
AJ, when you think about the difference now, getting to manage Miguel Cabrera, having been someone who played against him at one point, what is it that you want people to know about Miggy?
Just that the joyful kid in him is real. You know, it's authentic. He's got passion. He's got a kid spirit to him. He's got an edge to him, and everything in between. I think his greatness does not come by like this natural just gift. Like he's gifted. He's talented. He's had tremendous charm across his career. He's been able to live up to the moment. He's been able to be an icon. But his preparation is incredible to get to play every day. His mind, the way he talks. I mean, as soon as we got Javi Baez, he's all in on trying to help him. He's to the pitchers, he's just a tremendous teammate at a time where it'd be really easy for him to sit in his corner locker and be intimidating and be unapproachable. Instead, Miggy's the total opposite. He's a giver. And it's authentic. And that's the most important ingredient that Miggy's been able to maintain from day one to year 20 is authenticity. And I'll never forget about it. Cool. Yeah. Non-Miggy question.